All right. Yo, what up? This is episode 1, episode 0, you could say. This is a total trial run. Anyways, the topic for this first episode is drama. Now, if you've played Final Fantasy XIV, if you've been in a free company, you've most likely encountered some dramatic events. In the 2 years I've been playing the game, have experienced so many that I call them seasons, almost like a television show. So it's like when I feel new drama coming on, I'm like, oh my God, I feel a new season coming. That'll be like a joke I have with one of my friends in the free company. In all the seasons of drama, there's one guy who became like like a meme, or I don't even know if I should say his name, but holy fuck, this guy is a legend in like all the wrong ways. So he I don't even know how it happened. I think we had just moved to a new data center and we were looking to get a free company house. And out of nowhere, this guy approaches our FC leader. I don't know if they like worked out some kind of deal where he's like, oh yeah, I'm going to give you my mansion. That sounds like a weird thing off the bat. I knew from the get-go, this is weird. I'm like, what do you mean this guy is just going to give you his mansion? Like, can he kick you out, or are you going to have total control? If something goes bad, can he get his house back? And like, no, the situation was my FC leader would, for some reason, get the house for free. And this guy could be part of the FC and like, I don't know, still have some creative input, but it basically just sounded like a weird fucking deal into getting a free mansion. And I knew it was a bad idea from the start. I need a nickname to call this guy. I'll call him. Oh my God. I was thinking I need a nickname, and then I forgot it. We gave him like so many nicknames over the past, but this guy was the biggest meme. So we get the house and he's in the free company, the dude who gave it to us. I'm gonna call him D. All right, his nickname will be D for the purposes of this. Let's just say like we had a few months of like a really cool FC. Everything was all hunky-dory. I mean, it was actually a very good time. I think it was actually like probably one of the best times, one of the best time periods of that free company. But long story short, it did not end well. And I don't know what happened. I kind of forget. I'll have to ask and get more info on this. But for some reason, D left or was kicked from the company, and he did not get his house back. And I think he thought he would have got his house back, but our FC leader, I don't know if she like played some like 4D chess with him. Anyways, she kept the house, and like he was like messaging her. He's like, so yeah, when am I going to get my house back? And I already knew that this was going to be a fucking shit show. I'm like, oh my God, you kicked him from the free company? Like, obviously he's going to start some epic drama trying to get the house back. I'm like, what do you mean you're just going to keep it? Anyways, D starts messaging the FC leader like fucking crazy, like begging for this house back, like guilt tripping everything. And eventually I get pulled into it, and it was the most awkward shit ever. I remember telling D, I'm like, why the hell would you give away a mansion to somebody? Why would you do that? Like, you just expected they're going to give a mansion back? Most people who know the game know how hard it is to get a house in general, let alone like a very rare appearing like massive mansion. Not only does it cost millions, but there's also like a bidding war you have to go through unless you do like I don't know, some like backdoor deal to get it. And anyway, so I get pulled into this. So D starts messaging me, and he's trying to guilt me into giving him the house back. And I'm like, yo, I had no say over this. And like, why the heck would you give your house away? Like, you knew this would happen. Why would you have done that? But he just keeps guilting me, and he's like, please, please. like, and saying some really dark stuff like, oh, I had this house when there was a member of my free company who is not living anymore. And I'm like, oh my God, that's horrible. Like, I'm sorry, but this isn't in my control. Go take it up with the FC leader. And above all that, why would you give away a mansion? Anyways, shit got weird after that. I think after that he left the server and just went off to go do whatever. Totally one of the most awkward things in my life. And like, I'll probably do more podcasts about this guy because he became a bit of a legend. Me and one of the FC leaders, we would like fucking, oh my God, make so many memes about this guy. And I mean, here's why. One, he was like trying to like have romantic relationships with like a bunch of women in the FC. Like, I pretty much think like if you were a woman, he was going to try and come for you. Two, he would also reveal really weird personal shit in the voice chat. Stuff bordering on like, you know, like an R-rated subject matter. That's pretty much it. I mean, just a crazy guy overall who gave my FC leader a free house and for some reason did not expect to encounter difficulty in getting it back. Anyways, once that ended, it was like, oh my God, that ended. And like the finale of it was like a season finale. And that mansion was crazy. I mean, that was definitely like, oh my God. I can't even say it was one of the most dramatic moments of the Free Company's history, but because like there's been so many. But that was like some old school lore going back. And oh my God, the pictures and the memes I could show. There was also one day, and I think this is kind of what spawned so many memes, but there was one day where he was randomly outside of the front lawn of our Free Company house. And this wasn't his mansion. This was like when we were this is when we moved to Copland. But he was chilling he was hiding rather at the house across the street. Just like standing behind a tree halfway and then like looking at us from behind the tree. I don't know why, but that was so weird and creepy. And like, that's kind of one of the things that spawned a meme. And for the record, I don't even hate this guy. I actually like enjoyed hanging out with him on the game just because like you could tell he'd spend so much time on it that he knew everything. He was like a fucking library of info. And I don't think he was a bad guy. He never did anything mean. He just made horrible choices. And he like, I don't know, he's just a funny guy, but quite a Shakespearean tragedy, all things considered. Oh yeah, I forgot. He also lived in a trailer outside of his like parents' house, like a RV trailer. And that's where he would like live and play Final Fantasy. Just a cool little addition there. Anyways, this was a horrible first episode, but I just wanted to try it out. I want to see how the audio is, how this whole podcast structure could be. I know this was a really rough attempt at it, but I will definitely try and make more content. So I'm trying to basically put out like one video a week on this channel. And if it's in a series of videos, like if it's the housing review videos, I'm trying to make each video better than the last, whether that's in terms of like, you know, the visual audio quality or like the graphics, the descriptions, blah, blah, blah. I'm really trying to, make each video better than the last. I should mention like all the viewers who have naturally like found this channel and, you know, the few who have actually came around after I like reviewed their house. Every single comment is like so heartwarming to see because it's so cool, like seeing people enjoy the work and everything. So yeah, just know if you're a part of the tiny little community that is here, I really appreciate all the support. And a big thing I'd love to do is like a housing review episode where it's like completely like the viewers' houses. So basically anyone watching could like send in their addresses and I would go check it out. Might even be a good live stream idea. Who knows? Anyways, as always, let me know what you thought of this. And I might make some more tales of drama. I just don't know how much I can really get into shit. But if I do discuss this guy again, I think I need to upload like some of the meme pictures because they were like unreal. And I'm gonna ask oh, this might be genius. I think I should invite on some of the members of the FC, like anyone who was there during the period of this guy, and I can get them to share their experiences because it's the funniest shit ever. And honestly, I'm probably not remembering most of it, if not the best parts. So I will definitely touch on this in the future. And until then, have a good night.